It's not that I parade through the audience of unknown spectators while eels swim in a coagulated entanglement in the back of my head, wondering if the bystanders are trying to see and understand the untidy, muddled mess. It's not that I understand why I carry a discarded doll, with broken eyes and scorched hair, wearing tattered and smoldering clothes, hoping to find someone that will escort her to a professional house of doll restoration, or at the very least to their home and away from my sweaty grasp. It's not that I care that the phone booth smells like urine in August, or the colored cards advertising the comfort and allure of whores are falling from the tape that's drying and becoming brittle. They all have phone numbers that are no longer in service. I couldn't call them anyway, as there is no cell service, and I have not one quarter to my name. It's not that I even have the doll anymore. I leaned her against the side of the phone booth, and while I was watching the rats and ducks trying to perform the synchronized swimming in the overflowing gutter, two boys in drooping denims hanging off their asses, exposing dirty bald dragons, took her away. They did, however, leave the smoldering pink dress to make air pockets and float among the rats and ducks. It's not that I am alarmed or annoyed by the old derelict with nicotine-stained fingers eating pistachio pudding with a broken plastic spoon when he starts beating on the accordion-style door that won't close. I look beyond his matted gray hair at the scowling dogs with dented, bony sides and tell him the phone receiver has been torn off the phone and the phone booth is out of service. He coughed up bloody, Richard bile, held it on his tongue, asking me for the quarter I didn't have, then spit the coagulated blood and mucus on his bare feet with the massive, thick gray nails. It's not that I think it matters that I'm in Kingman, Arizona, trying to find work with a broken snow shovel I found in Wyoming, as the board of elected freeholders tell me I don't make sense. And perhaps it would be better for my kind to move on to Hackensack, Minnesota, or Hoboken, New Jersey, as there might be work in the unionized pantyhose factories that are closing in both places. It's not that I think this might not be a strategic idea, but before I go, I'm going over on Andy Devine Street to an old saloon I'd like to set in. It's decorated with eclectic wonderment and hundreds of named dollar bills stuck to the walls. The last time I was there, I drank highballs with Steinbeck, and we spoke of Route 66. It's not that I was surprised when I went to relieve myself in an old cracked and stained urinal that leaked and I found painted portraits of Hunter S. Thompson and Smokey the Bear painted on the distressed and discolored tile walls. It's not that I think any of this matters, as it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to you, and it doesn't matter